Hey guys, it's General Heat here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, as you can see, something's a little different than usual. I am here in the flesh. It's been like a while since I last did a IRL video. It's like less than a year ago, I think. But yeah, for today's video, it warranted a special occasion, and that is because I'm going to be playing. Sorry for my squeaky chair, but I'm going to be playing Halo, or seeing if it's possible to play Halo, using this old Microsoft Easy Ball mouse. Now, if you've never seen this before, that's understandable because this thing here, this is like ancient as far as like computers go or like tech world goes. Because this is from like the early 90s, and the other day when I was cleaning around, I found one of my relics from my childhood back in the day on like my Windows 95 PC, I think, when I was very little. This is what I would play like games on, certain games that came out back then that supported this. And this thing is so old that you might be thinking like your mouse these days are either Bluetooth or USB. Well, no, this predates that. It even predates the old PS2 ports. So it's not USB, it's not PS2, it's this thing here. You can see that, cameraman. It is. This is a serial port. So this is what came out like. This is what was used before those old mouses used those green and purple ports for like the mouse and keyboards. If you guys even remember those are pretty old too. But this is even older. So most PCs these days, almost every PC these days, don't even have one of these ports anymore. So I had to find an adapter out there for this, a serial to USB adapter to get this to work. So finally got that, and now we just got to plug it in, and then yeah, it actually surprisingly Windows 10 accepted it, and I wasn't sure if it would even work at all. But when I plugged it in, I don't know if you can see the little mouse pointer moving on there, but it does actually work on Windows 10. So for this video, we're going to be seeing if you can actually play Halo with this, because it's one thing for the mouse pointer to work on Windows, but it's another for it to completely work in game. So let's get right into it. This is my regular mouse. It's like an actual mouse, but we won't be using that because we don't need mouses. We need this. So I believe like back in the day you're supposed to use this two-handed, but actually I have the original box I can show you real quick. So this is basically what it was meant for back then. It came with a game called like Microsoft Explorapedia, which is like some like educational nature exploration game or something. But it's that's what it came with. And this is the original box too. I can't believe I still have it. If you the system requirements for this, like real quick, it's this is so old. It even predates Windows. The minimum requirements is like MS-DOS version 3.1, which isn't even the latest version of MS-DOS. Latest version is like 6.22 or something like that. And it requires a whopping 640 kilobytes of RAM. I bet most of you don't even remember what a kilobyte is these days. And then likewise, the hard drive, you need 260 kilobytes of hard drive space. So, yeah. But anyways, let's get into the game. So I will be using the keyboard a little bit because you still need a keyboard to play Halo. Yeah, let's do this. And I'll actually do the Warthog Run mission and a little bit of driving too. See if we can even drive, not just shoot with this, but drive with this. Okay. So like I said, I think this was meant to be like a two-handed kind of thing, but we're not going to use it. I'm just going to use one hand to play because I also need the other hand for the keyboard. But as for in-game, it not bad actually, but the sensitivity, the default sensitivity is too low, so I'm gonna have to like turn it up to maximum sensitivity. Alright, so it's at 10 mouse sensitivity right now, and let's see how that is. Alright, that's actually better now. A little more precise. And I don't have to like spin it all the way around to be able to look around. Just one finger looking around, and it surprisingly works pretty well actually. I I wouldn't actually mind playing with this more if I had to, but normally I don't have to, so I won't be playing Halo permanently with this. Now the biggest downside you probably noticed, and you might have been wondering since you saw it, is how do you right click on this? Well, you can't right click, so depending on how you have control set up, you won't be able to like zoom in with your right click mouse, so you'll be hip firing everything, which for a lot of Halo weapons it's okay, unless you're in like a newer Halo game like Halo 5. But in the case of Halo 3, hip firing is fine, so no need for right click. And worst case, you could always remap the right click button to something else on keyboard, because we are on PC, so you do have that option. Now, as for actually shooting enemies, well, you know, it felt okay at first, but it's it feels weird to like aim like this. I don't know if I should like kind of claw it, or if I should use like my palm to shoot. I think like as far as accuracy goes, it's better to use my palm and just like press down like that and then aim that way. But I don't know, either way is fine. I guess it just takes a while to get used to. Now the biggest challenge will probably be how to drive with this thing. That's gonna be interesting in a moment.
There, Johnson's Warthog.
Alright.
Come on, Spartan, go, go, go!
It's actually funny, like, since the new skull for Halo 3 came out that lets you fly around, I actually haven't driven on a Warthog run for a while. So I'm like not that used to driving anymore on a Warthog run. But as for using this easy ball, as for using this easy ball mouse while driving, well, it's not bad actually. No, actually, it feels better than using like a joystick on a controller or a mouse, like an actual mouse while driving. It's like you ever see like one of those futuristic sci-fi movies where like they have like those like giant like ball that they like move around and like controls things in a futuristic way. This is kind of what it feels like, and this is like I don't know. It's actually a much better way to drive. It's almost like one of those flight sticks that you like use for like flight simulator games, and yeah, it kind of feels it's a little more accurate in my opinion. But the only downside is that I have to keep my arm like raised, and it's gonna get sore pretty quickly. But aside from that, it's actually not a bad way to play Halo, especially when driving vehicles. And I imagine with like flying vehicles it'll be even better than like ground vehicles. Although I might actually want to lower the sensitivity a little bit for driving, but it's not bad. I just gotta get used to it. Alright, here we are at the end finally. And as you saw by now, it's actually pretty, I got pretty used to it, and it's not bad driving the Warthog, or probably any vehicle, using this easy ball mouse. But even though it was actually meant to be used for, not Halo games, it works pretty well for this kind of gaming. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend you guys like storming like eBay and buying up all these easy ball mouses if there are any left. I still wouldn't recommend it for like regular gaming, but just for like amusement or if you're just driving around, it's not a bad way to play Halo. It's fun, it's interesting, and well, it's different because everyone's always like comparing mouse and keyboard versus controller, but bam, we got this right in the middle, and this actually has some advantages to it. But overall, the answer is yes, you actually can play Halo with the Microsoft Easy Ball mouse, and not too badly either. It's a lot better than using like one of those touchpads on a laptop, or if you have like those IBM, not IBM, Lenovo laptops, the little red ball mouse in the center or whatever you call those. This is a lot better than playing a video game with that. So it's definitely pretty cool. So that is the Microsoft Easy Ball mouse. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and found it to be interesting or even amusing. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like as always. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If there's anything else to check out or look into, or if you really want to see me do more games with this, I don't think I will, but just let me know if there's anything you're interested in, and maybe I'll tackle those games with this mouse if I can. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.